Oh, okay. Calm it down there, buddy.
Come on, keep running.
Oh.
Hello out there, Keto family. As you'll see in the next clip, I started my meal prep today. This is Sunday, March 22nd, and I will not finish up my meal prep until tomorrow because most of the things I set them out too late in the day to thaw out, and they will not thaw out in time for me to cook anything tonight. So I have put them in the refrigerator to finish thawing in the refrigerator, and I will do my meal prep tomorrow. I had originally anticipated trying to get back out in the trenches and doing some Instacart shops tomorrow, but every time I think about it, I just dread it. So I'm just going to take care of myself and take care of my family, and I'm just going to chill out and know that God will provide everything that I need and I won't need to. I'm sorry about the glare on my glasses, so I'm going to take them off. That being said, today I have not been doing good today. I have had a case of the blahs. I have been unmotivated. I have just feeling, as I'm dealing with my hair, feeling frustrated and just, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to describe. It's just all these feelings meshed in at once that's just kind of rolling up and just makes me not want to do anything. I did go outside the house with hubby today. He had to go to the vape store because my husband does not smoke anymore, but he does vape. So he went to the vape store to pick up some more of his juice for his vape. And I went along with him. And we did stop at Burger King, and he got himself a hamburger, and I got me it was a bacon double, I think it was. But I didn't even eat it. I took like 3 bites out of it, and they put ketchup on it. And because I've got that before, and they never put ketchup on it. And sorry, I'm going to fix that. Okay. I wasn't anticipating they put ketchup on it, and I took like 2 bites, three bites maybe, and just no. So I gave it to my son, so I didn't finish that. I've just been munching on things all day. I've had half a serving of these. I have had half a serving of the high key chocolate chip cookies. I've had a handful of this. I had this today, which I'll be honest, was okay. I wasn't that impressed with it, especially for the price point for one pancake, and it wasn't. Wasn't that. It was a chocolate chip, and it did have a lot of chocolate chips in it. But honestly, I would rather get the pancake mix and just make my own pancakes or waffles. And it wasn't really like a pancake. It says pancake, but it wasn't really like a pancake. But I kind of perked up this afternoon. As of about an hour ago, I went in there and I'm like, I gotta get out of this. Gotta get out of it. So I already started meal prepping. I put in, as you'll see in the next clip, I put in a pound of bacon on the stove to boil it, which basically means I cut it in half and I put it in a pot and it just boils in its own bacon grease until it gets crispy, and this is the end result. And it's yummy and perfect crispiness for me. And I fixed a couple of what you call them? What do you call them? Scrambled eggs. I kind of took a little bit of stock in the freezer and the refrigerator. I tossed some things out that went bad, that it kind of got shoved back in the back, and like, okay, this has got to stop. So for dinner tonight, they're having leftover chili, which I actually just threw some taco seasoning mix in there, made it taco soup. So we have got to stop the wasting food, not eating leftovers and that kind of stuff. So the guy's going to be eating a lot of leftovers because the meal prep is going to be probably for about a week and a half to 2 weeks of meal preps. There's about 6 or 7 meals that I'm going to be meal prepping, so we're going to have that plus leftovers. And if it doesn't stretch out far enough, then I'll meal prep some more. But if they eat a whole thing. But I'm realizing there I have a whole lot of chicken. I have a 2-pound pack of ground beef / pork mixture. That's going to be another soup, probably another taco soup. And yeah, so I'm going to eat this. This is my scrambled eggs and bacon, which is just, I think, cooled down enough for me to eat. And I'm going to finish up my day. We do have discipleship class tonight, which we are doing on Zoom. We're having a Zoom meeting on that. So instead of meeting together, I just really pray this is over soon, because I'm not sure how much more I can take of the craziness of not having normal. And I know we need to find a new normal, but I don't know. I mean, I was fine at first, and I guess after how long we've been doing this, 7-8 days now of it being declared an emergency, national emergency. I think we're on like day 8 or 9 of the 15-day declaration of national emergency. So I don't know. Right now we have 4 cases in my county. We have 298 in the cases in the state. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to get worse before it gets better, or if we're capped out, or I guess we'll have to wait and see over the next few days. See what happens. But I'll talk to you guys in the next clip. Okay, the Keto fam, I'm going to close this off for tonight. Nothing really huge going on. I went to my church home group meeting on Zoom, and it was great. We had a great time talking about the early church and how it started with just a bunch of people meeting together in homes, and we have this amazing technology now that we have the ability to reach out to others and without showing up at their door and possibly infecting somebody or becoming infected ourselves with somebody who might have been exposed and they're not aware of it yet. But we have this amazing technology that we can just reach out and talk to people and let them know how we're going on and find out what they need and this and that. And I know that we are blessed in my home group that most of us are not going to be affected financially. We are in a little bit because I'm not doing the Instacart, but that's mainly, honestly, Instacart isn't paying a whole lot. I mean, for the craziness and the chaos that's out there in the grocery stores, the constant fighting, getting in and out of the grocery stores, the fact that it's taking 1.5 times as long to do it, if not twice as long to do the orders, because there's so many substitutions and trying to hunt for substitutions is very difficult. And then delivering to some customers are wonderful and they're very grateful with whatever they can get, and there are others who just don't seem to understand that this is what it is. I know that there have been a few who have ordered from Instacart, and I've been blessed not to have to run into any of those yet, but they order from Instacart and they're assuming that the store is doing it, and that we're not going and picking the items out, but we're delivering it to them. The store's going in and pulling those things aside to save them for them, and that's not how it works. So I'm seeing a lot of people who are assuming some other Instacart drivers are running up against that. If not doing the grocery shopping, I made DoorDash and just bring people meals, and then finding out what I can do. But like I said, we are blessed in my home group that most of us aren't going to be affected financially. Most of the others have the ability to work from home. My husband does, but his boss would have to pay quite a bit for him to have the program on his computer at home in order for him to be able to work at home. But there is one of us, one member in our group who is affected financially in that she and both of her sons are now out of work right now. They've been furloughed is what their employer is calling it. And so they're not getting a paycheck right now. So she said they're fine right now, probably until about mid-April, possibly the end of April with groceries. And, sorry. And after that they're depending on what's going on and with the economy, whether or not their places of employment will open back up is going to be very telling over the next couple of weeks. So I'm praying that everything works out. I'm praying that KetoCon goes on. And if they can't, I'm praying that it is rescheduled for later this year and that I can still go. I was really looking forward to that. And for having 2 conferences canceled would be hard. I mean, yeah, it's something that I don't need and don't have to have, but I was really looking forward to it. This is going to be the first time that I've actually saved up and been able to take vacation, because we don't take vacations. We don't get time off. We don't take vacations to the beach. The last time we took a vacation was 5 years ago, going to Charleston, and that was a weekend that was like 4 days. We went on Thursday night and then came home on Sunday. So it wasn't even a week's vacation. So I haven't had a vacation. I don't think I've ever had a vacation. Unless it's because we were out of work and not working, which means worrying about no income. So don't call that a vacation. So I was really looking forward to taking that little mini vacation and just getting away and having fun, doing some fun stuff. So, no, it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And, you know, we'll get through it. And as a country, we're going to get through this. And as a people, we're going to get through this. And yeah, it's going to be hard. But we have each other to lean on, and we have each other to call on if we need help. So if you guys need any help or want to talk or anything like that, just message me. I've got email that should be down below, and I've got Instagram and Facebook, so you can just message me and we can talk and get through this. I don't know how, but we're going to get through it. Anyway, that's all I have for today. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you in tomorrow's video where we're going to do some meal prep. Toodles.